Welcome to Plastic Profiles Leap Day Edition. I
We're
hope you're all doing
excited.
great. I'm doing
Yes.
great. I'm pumped.
Yes.
I'm excited. I'm AgentChuckles. And with me, as always,
Steve, the writing dad. Hi.
Stephen the Writing Dad. And before we get started, Stephen the Writing Dad would like to say something to you
Yes.
all.
I want to give a shout out to our friend Hillbilly Harper from Podcast from the Pit because he sent me this
Hillbilly!
awesome flit figure. Okay. We when we were guests on the show, I mentioned that I was really wanted the Flint figure. That was the next one I was going to look for, and he just offered it up, man, and said, "Hey, send me your address. I got the figure. Sent it to you. Sent it to me, and thank you so much. Awesome. Appreciate you."
Yep. Make sure you guys check that out. If you're watching Podcast from the Pit, it's awesome. It's just like your friends hanging out. We're just talking Joe,
Yeah.
talking toys. We talk more than G.I. Joe. So it's
Yep.
a good time. I highly recommend it. Best name in podcast, in my opinion. Podcast from the Pit. Best name in G.I. Joe content creating community.
Absolutely. Great guys.
That's right.
All right.
So what we're going to do today is we are going to talk about the two name only reveals and the 4 renders. And we'll mention briefly the pre-orders, but we've already looked at what they're supposed to look like. If you want to get our thoughts on what they look like after that, then catch the big show,
Yeah.
Big Plastic Profiles show,
Love to have
where we review a classic G.I. You didn't know, you weren't expecting this.
I wasn't. You called me
a classic G.I.
Good
Joe
for you.
file card from the vintage line, and then we review that corresponding action figure, and then we also review the modern interpretation of that figure and determine which of those 2 figures, sometimes 3, sometimes 4, looking at you, Zartan, which one is more accurately represented by the file card.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Yeah.
So today, as I said, is we're going to talk about the name only reveals first, and there we go.
Yep.
This is the classic card of card art, brought to us by 3D Joe's. Classic card art brought to you by 3D Joe's. I think I blipped out. And that's it.
Hey, there you
3D Joe's. I think I blipped out.
Hey, you know what? You're just so excited for these name drops that
the internet is
I can't focus.
Okay, so what are we getting with these 2? Probably. So with Saw Viper, we know we're getting a machine gun. We're getting a big machine gun. I think this is the one they compared to a beefy burger, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, that they added more,
yeah. So he's probably going to have a pistol on the side. He's probably going to have a big beefy machine gun. Maybe 2. I don't know. Is he going to single hand? Is he going to Rambo? Who knows? Yeah. He's probably going to have a big old backpack that you can hook a machine gun. He's probably going to come with a couple machine guns. One he can stick on his backpack and carry the other one. Maybe an ammo belt. Maybe he'll have the cartridge loaded like a saw. And he's going to come in that beautiful purple color.
That's right.
Yeah. That's what I'm expecting. And then we have Mr. Jack Morelli Dial Tone with his super sleek, state-of-the-art giant backpack.
It's essentially a phone and a fax machine.
Yeah. It also processes film.
Yeah. You ever wonder, like, if he looked at it now, like, let's say if he had that back in the day, he looked at it now and he's like, gosh darn it, man, I was carrying that thing around. Like, you kids have it so easy these days.
And now it's just in this. All that is in here. You know what it makes me think of looking at this? It's a kind of a, I don't know if all of our fans are aware, but of the Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode where Shake wears the E-Ano, the piano on his. It's a helmet.
Oh yeah.
He just keeps adding gadgets on.
Yeah. God, I love that show, man.
It's own legs.
Oh.
So, what can we expect with a classified dial tone? Well, I'm going to guess some sort of a communications backpack.
Right.
Now, if they were, so it just depends what we're going for here. Are we going for an exact remake of this figure, or are they going to try to classify it up and give us a little more sleek?
Because that's going to be interesting. Because if he tries to give it that backpack now, like that's not, you're not sticking with the times, man.
No, yeah, your first one shot, buddy.
Yeah, like
my guess is I feel like he should come with something sleeker, but I think the fans will riot.
Okay.
Because that's not dial tone. Where's this clunky backpack?
Yeah, I see that.
They have the retro line, and that's what that's for, right?
Yeah. 100%.
But we'll see. Yeah. We'll see. I'm gonna have a beret that's removable. And every Joe has knee pads now, so he was ahead of the times there with his knee pads.
That's right.
So that's what we can expect, I think.
This thing is just so heavy. I gotta take a knee every once in a while.
Yeah. It didn't take long to make Breaker render him useless, and now he's doing it again. All right, so those are the name only reveals. Next, we are going to go into the digital renders, and there were 4 in the retro style, the retro theme. So let's take a look at those. So here again, we've got the classic G.I. Joe file card art. Sorry, call it classic G.I. Joe card art with the digital explosion. So you can tell that came later than the ones that with the more flamey looking explosions, because this is digital. So this would have been 1986. And yeah, so it's pretty much a straight reproduction of the classic figure, straight down to his man bag.
Yeah. Man purse.
Sorry, man purse. That's because I'm fancy with my pinky.
With the pinky. Yeah, because we are gentlemen here. There we go.
We are gentlemen rebels. So yes. So he's got the crossbow that will hook onto his backpack to recreate the original backpack style. He's got a pistol with a suppressor silencer. He's got his little wasp rifle there. He's got 2 grenades. He's got some knives, and he's got the stand. You know, this is in a straight blow up of the original figure, and this is what the retro line should be. I feel like the classified main line should be new takes and new interpretations, and then they can recreate the original figure in the retro line. And I think this is an amazing figure, and I'm super excited about it.
Looks pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Are they going to keep the weapons green, do you think? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good call. They might have already been green. Well, that's Firefly's rifle, so that would have been green already. I think his was green. I believe that's the same rifle as Firefly came with. The magazine is gray, though. That's weird. You know, I wonder if they're holding anything out on us. I wonder if he's going to come with, because sometimes they don't throw in all the accessories that come with. I wonder if he's going to have an unmasked head. You know, it's not. I mean, it's been done in the smaller figures, in the 4-inch figures. They did one, and I hope he comes with one. But either way, I'm still buying it.
Yeah,
it's a cool figure. And then next,
that thing was cool.
We have the eel. Now, this is the second time we've gotten a classified eel. The first one was an Amazon exclusive, I think. It was exclusive to somewhere, and so they couldn't get it. Fans couldn't get enough of them. And so Hasbro said, "We hear you. We're going to give you the same figure, but a little bit less."
You're full for missing out the first time.
Yeah. Now, if I recall, Tony, I call him Tony because we're buds from the live stream. Mm-hmm. We don't know each other at all, and I don't. If I knew his last name, I'd say Mr. whatever, but I don't know. Mm. Anyways, he said something like there were little tweaks, and I don't have an eel quite in front of me to see exactly what's different. Maybe his chestal region. I'm not sure. Maybe the upper dorsimus. I don't know. I don't know body parts.
Dorsimus.
I know that the rifle is the same. I think the knife is the same. The flippers are the same. Backpack looks the same. I'm not sure about the helmet, but it looks good. It looks like the original design, and I'm excited for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you sound excited.
Oh man, sorry, brother. Stop it, man. I was like, oh God, he's gonna think people are gonna think like I don't like my own show. That's not the case.
I can't take it. I'm so excited for these figures. Oh,
it happens, man.
It's
got sick kids in the house, bro. I don't get sleep right now.
Next, we've got the snow serpents. Very similar situation to the eels. They said, you like that figure a lot? Here, and take less accessories. I think he is a slightly brighter white. I know the blue is a different blue. The backpack is different. Yeah, but cool figure. I don't know if you've seen it, Steve the Writing Dad, but the original classified snow serpent came with a wolf head and cloak. So it is pretty sweet. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. So this guy in my army is going to be a peon led by Mr. Wolfhead guy.
Loser.
Yeah, you don't get a wolf head.
Yeah.
But pretty cool nonetheless. He is still missing his rocket launcher. They didn't give you a rocket launcher in the first set. You got a bazooka thing. It's not a bazooka, it's a whatever they call those things now. Rocket launcher.
Let's just go with that.
Yeah. So handheld rocket launcher.
Some sort of propelled missile.
That's right. And this one doesn't come with still doesn't come with the original style rocket launcher with the little bipod there, the base thing, but otherwise looks pretty faithful to the original.
That looks neat though, man.
Yep. And he's got his snowshoes. And last but not least, we have the Cobra Feret with driver. The Cobra Feret driver is not a thing. So I didn't have a picture of it to show you.
But it is now.
Yeah, and now it's a thing, and they're all chicks. So this is the thing that bothers me. I love the figure. I love the ferret. I like it all. But if I want to army build this, I'm gonna have the girl squad, which is great. Maybe they are a girl squad that all drive the four-wheelers.
Yeah.
But now, so that makes me think, well, maybe they're going to do a single card ferret driver at some point, and that's great. That's fine. But
and they're all chicks.
They're all chicks. Like it doesn't. It's like when they do a 2-pack and you get one officer and one grunt type soldier. Well, then if I buy several, I'm going to have 3 officers and 3 grunts.
Right.
Well, what am I going to do with that? I don't know. What am I suggesting that should come with a boy and a girl driver? Maybe. At least you need to have something different. But then you're going to have even numbers. If you buy 2, then you're going to have 2 and 2. So I don't know.
Oh God.
I don't know.
We take this stuff seriously.
Collector problems, right? Yeah. So so those are the digital renders. I like. Oh, by the way, so they did mention this, and so I bring it up. The driver is gray to sort of represent the Stinger driver, which is the Cobra version of the Vamp. Their driver is basically a Cobra soldier, but in gray. Okay. So they're establishing here that in the Cobra ranks, drivers wear gray.
Wear the gray. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's awesome. This little bad boy here. So as far as the items that went up for pre-order, you know what? I'll flip through them real quick, but we're not going to go into them because that's kind of what we do in the big show, and and it looks like we got a couple minutes here. So Doc was put up for pre-order. Again,
really excited about this one.
Doc is amazing. Yeah. I like that you can move the pouches around. Yep, very exciting. I don't think they still mentioned whether the stretcher goes on the Dragonfly or not, but hopefully that is a thing.
Yeah.
And then Torch went up for pre-order. He looks pretty. He looks pretty good. I was happy with the render, and I'm happy with what they showed us today. They explained why Nox is spelled right. I guess Nocks is because it's supposed to be spelled Noks.
Okay.
But because Torch can't read, he spelled it the way most people would probably spell Nox if you didn't know it was Dreadnoks. Nocks. Like he added more letters. Like,
he was like,
we all think it's spelled NHQRP. Okay, or whatever. All right. Anyways, I hope that doesn't spell anything bad. Okay, no, we're good. So then next we got Tripwire and Roadblock. And everything looks pretty much legit. They showed some action pictures of Roadblock with his Madus.
That was really
cool. Yeah. And they're for sure going to do this Roadblock in regular colors in the retro line, 100%. So for all of you who are wondering whether you should seek out that heavy weapons Roadblock, no. Wait on that. Buy this one when it comes out, because that Madus is a beast. It's amazing. Yeah, for sure, 100%. I mean, I don't have any inside information, but I don't see how they can't, because that is if you were to use the term G1 for G.I. Joe, that is the G1 Roadblock, up and down, left and right.
Nice. And
then we got the old Night Creeper. Now they've started that in my head on the stream. Thanks, guys. Looking sweet, looking cool. Limit of 3, and I got my limit because they are awesome.
Nice.
Oh, and we were speculating what these hands were. So one hand is like a grippy hand for like climbing or something.
Climbing trees, one hand, like the claws.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
That was brought to my attention by Rachel Salinas. And if you're watching, hey, thanks.
Cheers.
And then Jinx.
Yeah. I definitely get in there.
So awesome.
Yep.
I think they called that weapon a glaive, which I thought was what was in Krull, but I did that because I have one in my hand. See. But whatever they call it, it's an awesome figure. She makes my heart go pitty patter. Yeah, amazing figure, and they're definitely gonna, huh?
I like her a lot.
I like her a lot. They're definitely gonna give her sleeves and put her in the retro. That's you can mark that down to 100%.
I end up getting that one too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might. Yeah. I haven't opened up most of my retros yet. I don't, except for the Baroness with the terrible card art. We had such a hard time with that one. Anyways, hey, please see the Plastic Profiles episode of Baroness if you want to see what we're talking about. But
and you should.
And then it's worth it. It's good. It's good. See who we casted for Baroness in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Naga Hide is another bad boy. He is amazing.
Yeah.
I only wish that there were 2 or 3 Naga Hides. I'd buy them all because
he's
I'd army build them.
Besides Doc, he's the next one in line that I'm like, man, that's a really great figure, you know?
Yeah. He's super cool.
Yep.
And and then the MMS, Cobra MMS went up for pre-order. This is for sure 100% going to be reissued in green for G.I. Joe. And my guess, the original set came with Colonel Hawk. And my guess is they might put a Colonel Hawk in there, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Nice.
But it's
that's
awesome.
The case, and I have to get it.
Yeah. It's we got some artillery. So that is that, ladies and gentlemen. hopefully we got through here pretty quick. Yeah, it's 22 minutes here.
I'm excited
ish.
though. I'm excited for those.
Yeah.
Man, those figures look awesome.
Yeah, it was a good live stream. Very good live stream. So what are we almost into March? So then that leads us into Yojo June. Probably be another big month for GI Joe stuff. Can't imagine what they're going to pull on us. Then
it just gets to the point that you want to tell them, you just take my money. Just,
can I just do an instant deposit from my paycheck?
I hate myself a little bit, but
yeah.
I don't have to eat today. I'm good.
Yeah.
That fasting is all the rage.
I have a shirt. I don't need more.
So what? I'm good.
There's 7 days in a week. I have 7 pair of underpants. I don't need more. Save that for toys.
Yes.
I
don't care if the sink needs to be fixed.
Stick a toy in it.
We don't need to call an electrician. It'll be all right.
I bet the eels can fix it.
The kids don't need light today. Like they were costing us too much money anyway.
Well, that about does it. Thank you for watching. I am Agent Chuckles. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
I do social media things. I post pictures on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, and I like to take toy pictures and other little things. So check me out. Links are in the description. Steven the Writing Dad, why don't you tell them a little bit about what you do?
I'm Steve the Writing Dad, and if you follow me, please go to www.thewritingdad.com. There's going to give you all my information. You have my blog stuff that goes down. You have the links to the YouTube channel that we have, which is The Writing Dad Show. And you also get, because I am the Writing Dad, you get yourself a free short story, okay? And any news on any upcoming short stories that I have coming out.
Sweet. Awesome. All right. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Yojo.
Geico commercial or State Farm commercial, whatever.
Liberty Booch Mug. All right, here we go.